Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake On Exotics, and today we've got two big jobs on. We've got to do a water change on the Piranha tank. We haven't done one of them before. Well, I've done it before, not on the channel. So we've got to do a big water change today, a good amount of water. Problem is a lot of our branches are like wedged and floating, so we may have to rejig the tank and stuff like that. So that's gonna be a big job for us today. We've got to do making sure it's nice and clean because we feed them a lot of mice and stuff like that. So I'm assuming there's gonna be some bits and bobs we need to get out and give it a good clean. We have to do the sump as well, and then so we only fed the carpet python a very small rat, which is not big enough for her, and she's been going mad in the tank today trying to get out. So I'm assuming she's hungry and she's trying to search for food. So today we're going to give her another feed of a bigger rat to fill her up. Probably going to skip this week's feed on Sunday though, because we're giving her this extra feed. But that's the plan for today. Let's crack on. We'll do piranha tank first, and we're going to feed the carpet python afterwards. We have to be very careful, very slow with what we do, because we don't want to panic the piranhas, because they can go into a panic run, they can damage themselves, they can bite each other and stuff like that out of fear, and they can damage each other. And the last thing I want is one of them getting injured, because if one gets injured, the other ones just gang up on it and bite it. I noticed one has got a bite on its head already. So we might give them an extra bit of food today, just to make sure that they are having enough food and they're not going to try and eat each other. What we'll have to do, because we've got the down there, so it goes down there and it comes down into the sump. So what we need to do is clean some of our filters out, make sure they're nice and clean, top it up once we've obviously done our water change. So we need this needs to be running somewhere around here, but it's a bit low at the moment. It's still at the minimum, it's not below the minimum, so it's okay. We would rather have it right up here to make sure all these filters are engaged. But yeah, it's been running really well. I think that's gonna be our main one we need to clean, because that's catching a lot of the nasties. So that's gonna be the plan. We'll start by turning it all off, draining the water out of here, because we've got to do this first, because if we start taking out the sump, this is just going to keep filling it, because it's over the limit there, so it's going to keep draining until it drops below the pipe in. So we'll take some water out of this first, probably going to do a good 50% water change on it today, and clean the filter. So we're going to have to clear all the stuff off the top. So I have my little cactus that needs watering, poor thing. There we go. Drop it in the pond water, they give it loads of nutrients that'll bring it back. So we take our little froggy. Come here, Froggus. You can go there, Eris. There you go, good boy, you sit there. We take our lovely ship off. Anybody who's interested, we are still building the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. Me and Laura. We've had a bit of a lull period, so we haven't done any of it for a while. But we are still building it. Once I get most of it done and it's looking pretty cool, we've got basically the ship done. I've made a load of cannons and stuff like that. Once we've got like the sails and all that stuff up, it's going to look really good. So I'll maybe bring down the shop, or I'll do a little clip video for you, or a short showing it. But if I thought it might be interesting, because I showed you the box, didn't I, when we bought it. So we'll take this off. Take this off, and we should be able to push the light right to the back, and then that'll give us enough space without actually taking it off. Yeah, I've plenty of space there now. Whoop, plenty of space for activities. Now we've got to turn everything off. So I've got the extension here, we'll plug it, unplug it. Completely stopped now. Pump should be stopped. They're still going. Right, slowing down. Of course, the flow is going to carry on for a bit until it gets to see if it's filling up. You've got to watch, see if it fills up too much. We don't want it to overflow with the system. It's getting higher. Okay, come on, please stop. Please stop. Please. Please. Please stop. Please. Stop. Okay, that sounded good. Stop. Stop. Oh, thank Lord it stopped, I think. Yeah, we got a finger width. Ah, it almost overflowed. Phew, that was lucky. That was lucky. We'll do the water change on this section first. Drain it a good halfway. Then we'll top that back up, do the sump, and get it all running again, and hopefully the piranhas will be sweet. But I can't remember if I do have a large siphon somewhere, but I can't find it. Because we've got to try and get down, cleaning these little cracks and all this stuff off the bottom if we can. Because that's where all the nasty stuff is sat right at the bottom. So we need some really, really long siphon. I do have one, but I can't remember where it is. Can't find it. We're gonna make one. Wow, we're gonna make one. So we've got the Hoover pipe, like so. Oh, we've got a pipe. Now, I need to attach pipe onto here, then we can siphon out maybe. I've got some big pipe up there we might be able to use. This is good because, does it work? It won't work. How does it work? Aha! So I can change it, make it shorter than that, which is probably going to be just about right for doing this. So, let's see if I can make it the rest of it. Found myself some big pipe. The only thing is trying to make it watertight. So I can attach it on. But I think we'd have to get some electrical tape and tape it round to try and make it watertight. Because the problem is, if this bit comes out of the water, it's going to start sucking in air from there instead of muck from down here. So let's get some electrical tape, tape this up, see if it's going to work or not. Got some? So. A nice bit on the metal, because that's going to give us a nice tight seal. And then we're going to work our way up the pipe. Get it nice and tight so it goes in the groove. See, it's going in the groove? That then is going to give us a watertight seal. Well, airtight is going to be what's going to be the problem. So if we start sucking in air there, it's going to lose all its structure, all its suck. I'm not going to go too crazy because I've got to do it afterwards, but I think that might do her. That might do her, it might. That might work. My bucket there, so hopefully I should be able to get some sort of flow on it in a theory. It's going to take some going to get it to go. So first, let's see if it's actually going to fit down that section. Oh, it is. Lovely. So we can get right down the bottom and suck up those nasties we want. And I'm not going to have it down there when we do this, because it will backflow back down if I don't do it right and blow all that muck around. It's in a nice pile at the moment. So wish me luck. Oh yes, baby. I am a genius. My brain is fantastic. Do this now, I can go around, clear all the muck off the bottom, and we are loving it. Yes, baby. Oh, we lost the branch. We lost the branch. Because a lot of the time the water takes a lot of the weight of the wood. Okay, that's full. I have to hold this here while we empty the rest of the pipe. This is all full of water now. So slowly lift it up. The rest of the water is going to come out the end and leave the pipe empty. Lovely. Drop this down now. Empty this bad boy. Do it again. Probably have to do it one, two more times. So I'll change the angle and stuff so you can see other stuff while we do it. Yeah, done. What I'm going to do though, before I throw this water away, is we're going to see if we can get some of these sponges and give them a bit of a clean. So we turn the old torch on so we can see what we're doing. See what we're doing. There should be a little plate here we can move over like this. And we want this tile here, because this is the one that's got all the muck on it. Yep, these two, come on. There we go, lift them up. Oh yeah, you can see all the muck coming off them. Straight in here. You can see this water's pretty clear at the moment. I don't think it's going to be for long. Of course, same as any other fish tank. You want to wash your filters in the dirty water because it's unchlorinated. If you wash it in chlorinated water, so straight from the tap, you could be asking for problems because it's going to kill all your good bacteria, because that's what the chlorine does, it kills bacteria. So that's the last thing you want to do, is put chlorine in your tank, because look how black this water's gone just from cleaning these sponges. Yeah, you don't want to kill all your good bacteria. You start the tank all over again when it's fully stocked, so you're asking for trouble then, really. A couple more pumps. Remember, a dirty filter is a happy filter. You just don't want it clogged up. So what else have we got? There's not much else I can do with that unless we properly drain it. These ones don't look too bad. These ones look quite clean. So I'm happy with those ones are done. So I'll put these ones back in. Add the spongy one first, like so. Well, there is a lot of muck in there actually. I think I'm going to try and siphon that out. Yeah. Managed to siphon out that bottom one. It was really hard to do because it's so low. You have to get something even lower. So I had to get one of the little plastic trays, like we baffed the carpet piping in the other day. Had that down the bottom so I could siphon into that. So I've done that now. I put the sponges back in. So we're just going to do 2 more siphons on here and put it back up. Done the last one. We're at about 40%. 50% is probably about there. So if I did take another one, we're at 50%, but I think that's going to be plenty, especially with what we took out in the sump. So I've worked it out with what we've taken from the bucket. That bucket is 30 litres, the one with that yellow floor bucket. So we've took 90 litres plus what we took out the sump, maybe 100 litres. So we're going to treat the tank for 100 litres with tap safe. Then we're going to top it up because we can't, I'm not strong enough to lift 30 litres of water up 5 foot in the air and pour it in. It's too much danger, I could hurt myself, could make a mess, I could knock the tank. So we're not going to do that. We're going to pre-treat the tank and then add the water through the hose. This is 10 mil per 182 litres. So round about half. So we're aiming for 100. So if we did 6 mil, should be perfectamundo. You can't overdose on tap safe, which is great. She's just asking for trouble otherwise. So we can pre-treat it. Of course, if you put tons and tons in, it probably mess your tank up. But so that's a little bit over, that is. So I'm gonna put. So we're on that's on a 15 mil. So we want to use half of what's in that little section. That was 5. Just under 10 from 15, that makes 6. Now we need to top our bad boy up, so we need Mr. Hose Mr. Hose. So plug him on here, on the old tapo. And then we get the old line, the old hose. Come on, Hosey. Come do your jobbo. You've got one job, move water. So if you can't do it, you're sacked. Like that. Okie dokie then. We put this in here like that. Absolutely lovely. That should go in and stay in. Let's turn her on. See if she fires up for us. It's a bit strong, that is. A little bit strong. Woo-wee. Yeah. Might be because it's catching on something, is it? Yeah, I'm going to turn that down a bit. That's a bit better. Wouldn't it be cool if we had some sort of system in here that when it did pump the water back in, it did like this rain effect on the top and we had all these branches all exposed? That would be cool, and the tank stayed like this normally. That would be cool. I wonder if it would work like that. It's whether those bottom holes, no, it wouldn't work with it because our down pipe is here. We'd have to cut the down pipe all the way down into here. Nah, it's not worth messing with it, but it would be cool having it like that and having the top bit open, but I don't think it's going to work. Almost there now, so I'm gonna start turning the water off because we've got water left in the sump, remember, when we had all that extra flow drop in. So we turn this off, we'll turn the pump on, see how much it fills up, and then if it starts draining the sump too much, I'll then top it up even more. We're draining, we're just putting out some muck. That's just because we've loosened everything up in here. Okay, stop, maybe, please, stop a little bit. Can we stop? No, stop. It's getting lower. No, that'll do. That'll do, stop. No, please. We're definitely gonna have to top it up a bit. Okay, that's full. So I'm happy with that. See, it's come up to that half notch there, so that's perfect. Half over that hole is what we like. We like it like that. It stopped. Okay, so that's half full. These seem a bit low. These do. We might have to top this up. If we top that up a tiny bit more, that might give us up to around about here, and that will keep all our filters wet. Because I don't know why this one's not empty, not full. We're on for another 30 seconds. That's put us right up nice, that has. So it's all our filters are covered. That section's running a lot better. See, it's running a lot better. These are all covered. You can stop now. It's still going up more. We have turned it off, haven't we? We have turned it off. Yes, we have. Okay, we look okay. Piranhas are down the bottom. Temperature's a little bit low. That's all right. It's only gone down 2 degrees. I've scrubbed the tank as well, so it's a lot cleaner, which is nice. Yeah, I think we're not far off from being done. Just gotta put it all back together. Here we go, all freshly done and dusted. Happy day. Surprising how well that siphon worked since I just made it. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. We'll let that settle down. And then we'll defrost the rat and feed the big carpet. I'm defrosting the rat now for the carpet python. She's still out and about, so I know she's hungry. So as soon as it's defrosted, we'll jump up and feed her. Well, Ratto is ready-o to go-o. So whether the snake's gonna eat-o, let's see-o. Hey, gorgeous. You hungry? What's Alex got? What's Alex got? Ooh. Whoa! Woof! That was a good one, darling. Look at those teeth. Ooh-wee. You don't mess with the carpet. Well, she's on a bowl. There's not enough water in there to drown. So I've still got to top it up. But I've left it shallow because she was right next to it. I thought I'm not going to mess with her. I'll wait till she's fed, then I can do her water afterwards. Oh, she's definitely got it. She got it a good one. Proper strike that was. She's got it all wrapped up. See if we can come back when she's actually feeding. See if we can have a look. There she goes. Oh, she's giving it a good twist.
Sorry?
She's trying to get it. She get it right, and then she'll start munching. I don't know what she's done to it so far. Right, I'll leave her to it and let her have a munch. Well, there you go, everybody. That's all the time we got for today. Lights off and I'm going home. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me. If you want to watch a video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, it's up there. If you want to support us, there's links in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you in the future. Bye.